Hi, my name's Hannah and I'm a painter based in Biddenden, and this is an interview for the Southeast Open Studios.
Hi Hannah, thanks for taking the time to talk to us today. Can you tell us more about your practice?
Yes, I paint primarily landscapes, ranging from huge atmospheric skies to very small quiet scenes. I try to bring some kind of tranquility and serenity into my work and make people feel as though they're really being taken out of their busy lives and placed into somewhere very, very calm. So I try and build that in Kentish countryside scenes.
Is the painting next to you something you're working on at the moment?
Yes, this is something I worked on. I started last week, and as you can see, I'm kind of working from background to foreground. So I wanted to combine some really sort of bright, vast, summery skies with some lovely wildflower meadow scenes. So this is the start of one of them. I've got a nice centre of focus going towards the left, but hopefully with the detail it will bring your eye forward and make you feel like you're in a vast, vast open space.
Have you struggled to keep yourself motivated during lockdown at all?
Yes and no. I think that I started doing a minis sale where I made some really small, fun paintings at the beginning of lockdown for affordable prices, and I got such a good reception from that. It made me realise that not only do I enjoy the art, but a lot of other people around me do too. So that sort of kept me going and it reminded me how important it is to have something that you value and makes you feel so much calmer and takes you away from reality for a minute.
How do you keep yourself fresh and your skills updated?
I am primarily inspired by the changing of the seasons and biocentrism. So being in a studio where things are growing around me, you know, the grapevine, I've got a sunflower behind me. With things always growing, it reminds you that things are changing season to season all the time. So I've definitely found new inspiration every time the weather changes, so it hasn't been very difficult.
What work do you most enjoy doing?
I paint some really vast skies, and that's really nice because I can really get lost in those scenes. You build a whole atmosphere in your own mind and then you get to put it on canvas, and so that's quite an experience. But I also really enjoy paintings which make me go out and into the field and paint on plein air and make sketches and palettes so I can bring them back to the studio and nurture them in a real painting.
Did you study your craft or are you self-taught?
I studied Fine Art and History of Art at the University of Leeds, so I guess I'm taught by an institution, but I've also learnt several techniques from books, YouTube, all sorts, and I'm constantly learning, so probably a bit of both.
What would your top tip be for an artist just starting out or wanting to learn?
I think something lockdown has taught us is that the gallery scene is going to be very different after this. And I suddenly rely so much more on my online presence for people to see me. So if you're just starting out, get yourself an Instagram page, get yourself a Facebook page, and make sure that people are seeing your work online.
Well Hannah, thanks very much for talking to us today about all your work. Where can we see more of you and your work?
So I have a website, www.hannahbuchanan.com, and then I'm also on Instagram and Facebook, and they are both h.buchananart1. So you can find me on any of those channels.
Okay, thanks very much.
Thank you very much.
Bye!